Hey everyone, this is Will from Productions², and we're here today to do a little bit of recording for our Skyrim walkthrough. And sorry if there's a lot of noise in the background. My computer's just freaking like a jet engine today for some reason. But you might notice that things look a little bit different. I have installed maybe I turned down the volume. I guess we'll see when we get again. But I installed since I have the ENB and everything, and I got it working. I decided let's go ahead and install some an actual ENB mod that'll help with the lighting a bit more. And so that's what I did. We have right now we have Sharpshooter's ENB mod installed, and I also have Sweet Effects working. Before I couldn't get them to both to work at the same time because there's a crucial step missing. They don't tell you have to put the proxy settings in both the ENB local file and also the ENB series INI file. You need to put it in both of those in order for it to work properly. So I've got that going along with the ENB, and we're going to see what happens. So, let's go ahead and load up to a new game. Or we'll go ahead and load up to our old save here. That save was from before. I was doing a lot of testing on this stuff. Yeah, that's normal because I updated and reinstalled a couple things. This save is from before I did all the changing with this stuff, so we'll have to excuse me. We'll have to do deal with the scripts thing. Which essentially what you do with that is you just are essentially letting game time pass while you're indoors somewhere, so the scripts that run outside can be reset. I think it takes 72 hours, 3 days, in-game days, for it to reset, so that's what we're going to do. First, though, actually I have to get the game to load. This one usually takes a little while because so much has changed. It's like trading things out and whatnot. I'll also have to go through and there's a mod called I think Skyrim Save Scalpel or something like that allows you to go through and clean out save files that have had mods installed that are no longer installed. I'll have to use that and go through and see what we can do with that. So I'm sure we have a lot of stuff in here from mods that I no longer am using. There was one mod change I wanted to note about, and that is Dragon Souls to Perks. That mod's no longer available on Nexus. For some reason, the guy took it down and is no longer allowing it to be viewed on Nexus. So I have I forget what his name is, but it's another mod that does the same thing, but it uses the MCM from SkyUI to allow you to do some settings. Now, I'm not sure what happens if you just leave this here. I mean, do people steal this stuff from it, or is it just sit here till you're back, or what? I guess we'll never know. Let's see what's going on with the audio here. Settings, audio. For some reason my keyboard's not dealing with the audio. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop recording for a second, go change the audio up a little bit, then we'll come back in and continue. Alright, that should be be good for the sound levels. One thing I want to mention is that with the well, that's why there's still some things I need to register. With the ENB that I've installed, you have to use the injector version from the ENB website, and it'll only work with the beta injector with injector version 1.3. I think it's 1.3, maybe it's 0.3. But whatever the current version of the injector is, it doesn't work with most systems, I don't think. Or it might just be a problem with ATI cards. But a lot of people have made posts around everywhere. I actually went through and did about 2.5 hours of searching, trying to figure out what was going on with things. And I found a lot of people that have been having that same problem where there you go, find new menus. Where the the injector version would not allow the game to, load up the game to the Skyrim symbol and then it would crash just a couple seconds after that, and people had traced it down to being a problem with the injector. Of course, Boris wasn't able to confirm that happening, so no updates have happened. So you have to go back to 1.3 on the injector version, the injector.exe file version that you're actually using. So let's see, achieve that. I don't think, have we used up all these points again? Or are they still here waiting to be used? The MCM also gets stuck sometimes for some reason. You'll have to escape out of the available. Okay, no, see, we already spent all the glory. Okay. Dynavision. So we need to fix this because this has been reset now from when I updated it. So running depth of field 40. And also just some other changes I want to apply. Dialogue strength. I think it was 5, wasn't it? 6. So I want that to be the same as the master. Alright, enhanced blood. So here you can change some settings for the new version of enhanced blood. I'd just like to increase this to 20. Size to 65. Min size increased to 25. Let's see, duration 12 seconds. Duration of blood on weapons and wounds, okay. Script update rate. So, immersive HUD. We need to reapply those as well. So compass should be 75. Crosshairs, just turn it off because I don't use the crosshairs. Well, no, we'll leave that on as 100 because no crosshairs. Then these down to 50 each. I've still not been able to get a matter of time to work. I think there's something wrong with the latest version of the mod that's conflicting maybe with Sky UI or Immersive HUD. Options, fade to crowd, let's see, enable fast fade. Increase the refresh rate a bit. Or rather decrease, I guess. It's technically. Well, the refresh rate is the rate at which the screen will refresh. If you decrease it, you're really increasing the amount of time. No, I guess, yeah, it would be an increase, not a decrease, because you're decreasing the time or increasing the time it takes to deal with the updating. No, we don't want to do that. Whoops. Activation. Okay, yeah. God, excuse me again. So yeah, this is the one here. Ishi's Soul Perks. I think it's called some Ishimaru or something, maybe. Ishi something, obviously. I'm gonna set this down to 5. Let's go 3 souls. I mean, you can set it up to even 100 souls for a perk, but we'll go 3 souls per perk. That seems about right. Then Sky UI. I don't think we have to reset anything here. Let's see. Active effects, minimum time left. Okay. Icon size medium, controls. Advanced. Skybirds. Really? Not enabled. Splash of rain. So that's what's going on right now for the rain. I'll go ahead and update this. Splash level 3. And interior volume 8. That's just the interior volume is about the sound of the rain hitting the building that you're in. So that's what deals with that. That'll have to restart itself, so let's see, Dance of Death. I don't know what the settings for this are, if there are any. Again, the menu is frozen up. So yeah, see there, those things went away for a bit. Or they're gonna go away. Maybe it's already restarted. I guess the Dance of Death is what's causing the problem, really. I don't know. Weird. I don't think we have to change anything in here, although I did. Umbrellas. NPC, Steam, no Argonians. So workers ignore rain. I guess we'll do it that way. Cold. I'll go ahead and turn it on. Ashes, not installed. Holidays and system. Heat detection. Winter haulover mode. Okay.
Concentrate. The battlefield is full of distractions. Ignore them. Focus on your target.
Well, let's go ahead and do some stuff rather than just sitting here. So I'm gonna leave this, well, I don't know, let's see.
Yeah.
What do you need, friend? What do you need?
You deal with the market stall chair. While Lydia and I go have fun adventures, or rather Jordis. One thing I did notice is that Chickenborn's no longer with us. And I'll have to fix that, because that's also a problem. Still. I don't know what happened to him. But, I think when I reinstalled the stuff for him, the game, or rather the mod, reset him back to third.
Keeps me fed. My working days are done.
Honestly, I was still controlling Gore.
Just remember, everything's better bloody. What do you need, friend? What do you need?
I need you to come over here and sit at the stall.
Is that it?
Yeah, I can't sit down because Gore's there. I'm not sure if he actually controls the thing now or not, or if I have to do it through the...
Is everyone in the city knows your name.
Oh well. We'll just have him sit there and kind of, you know, don't touch the stuff or I'll chop off your head, kind of protect it. So when I went through here with, what's his name? Odaving earlier, I was testing things out just to see what would happen. And it got pretty hilarious because I was essentially just having everybody die. Or not everybody, but all the non-major characters were just getting slaughtered. So, let's go see what kind of trouble we can get into. Load. We should probably go find a building to hide out in so I can run this, run that 72-hour thing that we have to do. True. Currently my frame rate is in the crapper. I'm not sure why.
Staying safe.
It might be because of the ENB. Who knows? Probably though. But we're down to like 20 frames a second. Could also be that we're using my crappy gigabyte card since it's my first card. Had to set it up that way because the
Is this about the stables? My husband gave me.
You call yourself a wizard? I challenge you to a duel.
oh, these guys are really,
I won't take no for an answer.
these guys are really nasty.
I'm just the stable.
They can be very strong. So what I want to do is, let's see, I'm going to do, where is alteration? Oh no, it's not alteration. I thought it was the alteration. Then have the shields. And for the right hand, I'm gonna go and do a Tremora Lord. First time I ran into one of these guys was over by the, God, I still don't have enough magicka. George just got all these freaking ice things sticking out of him. I cannot, do I have Gilder's amulet on? Let's see. Not anymore.
You keep your distance with that magic.
A pig. A duck. Or is that a swan, rather? And a chicken.
Oh.
What happened? I obliterated some guy. Or rather, Jordis helped me obliterate some guy. Well, with my Dremora Lord.
That spell. Keep your distance.
So we're gonna sit in here for that time. You should always go inside of buildings, because that way the scripts can reload without you having to. I think it's because if you're outside, the scripts don't reload or something. But that's what we're gonna do. Go ahead and wait for all this time here. Morndas, the 29th of Evening Star. I'm not really sure what the ENB itself does. You can get some interesting effects just from using suite effects. I'm actually not using not actually using, in quotation marks, Sharpshooter's ENB. I'm using ENB, which I downloaded, and Sweet Effects, but I'm
Is this
using
about the stables? My husband Gaiman handles the business.
but I'm using what is with the look at the depth of field. It's way too much. I'm using Sweet Effects installed manually because all these installations, I guess the Sweet Effects installation that they give you, files they give you are not complete or something. So I could never get it to work, period, even with putting the Sweet Effects proxy, DLL proxy stuff in both files, till I installed Sweet Effects entirely. Let's see, Dynavision. So, depth of strength. Except, so interior depth of field strength. Let's switch these down to like 20, 21, I guess. See how that works. I think that was 3 days. So what I'll do is I'll just allow any scripts that we're running to, to restart and apply any
I
changes.
really don't
And also,
mean to be rude, but I don't think there's much I can help you with.
it'll also allow any leftover stuff from mods that I've installed that could be here lingering around. It'll allow those scripts to stop running and be removed. So, let's go ahead and it just seems like the lighting's still off though. I'm not using the realistic lighting overhaul though, so that might be why. It just seems like it's way too dark.
Yes? Good day.
I once kept a ship called the Argent Raptor. She struck an iceberg with damages.
Well, let's screw it. Let's go grab Gore and oh, there's down there. Okay. That's interesting how they open up the THM. My bad. Open up the console window and your FPS drops like 5 just for having it open. It's like, what the hell? Though, one good thing though is that the newer cards, the whole bridge cable connector thing is been completely just made irrelevant, because now the cards are able to link with each other through the actual circuitry, through the actual motherboard, so you don't need